Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Okay, there's big stuff on the horizon for you. I can feel it as we get into this ranked tour event. Okay, let's go low. I like that. Setting up about 115 yards out. Setting up here with a very long putt. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Well, this one's on a line. Still on line. Oh, yes. That'll go down nicely. And you are one under after that one. All right, par 5 on the second hole. Let's give this one a go. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And here is your eagle putt. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. Five-foot putt here. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Nice swing. Sounded great. All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. All right, good effort from there. This one's just a 3-footer. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. All right, here we go. We got a par 4 here on this 4th hole. Looks like a good tee shot. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Here we go. This one for birdie. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Have a good drive here, par 4, 5th hole. My goodness, you got a hold of that one. Here we have a 17-foot putt. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Oh, the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oh, look at this. This could go. Okay, just a few more inches to go. That'll work. Tapping in for par. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. Okay, this is a pretty lengthy par 5. Second shot here on the 7th. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continuing on its line. Oh, no! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? All right.
Robbery.
Out here. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. We're 6 strokes back from our leader after that hole. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. We are about 140 yards out. This could take you to 5 under. Starting this one out pretty good. This one's still tracking. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All right, let's move on to the next. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Setting up in the fairway sand. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. This one's 17 feet. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Putt appears to be online. So good. Oh, lovely shot. Okay, 6 strokes behind our leader after that hole. Tenth hole coming up. Oh, man. Really got a hold of that. And this shot's about 145 yards out. Yeah, that'll play. Good luck here, 8 feet to the cup. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Good one. Setting up from 145 yards away. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. Good shot. And this one's about 180 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead as well. And this is about 4 feet. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. After that hole, 8 under par. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. Here's our second shot on the 13th. You need this to save par. Let's drop this in. All right, let's head to the next. And after that hole, 6 strokes off the lead. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Well, you did get out of that bunker. A lot of work left to do with the putter, though. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. No good. And this one's for your par. A 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. We'll get it back. I think you caught this one too firm from the rough. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. I think it's breaking to the left. This one's looking decent. Continuing. Come on! And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. Here's an 8-footer. Setting up for the bogey putt here. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. Come on, bite. And whoopsie. Actually, turns out you're going to be on the green, so well done to you. And this putt for the birdie. Oh, 3 feet left. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. 8 strokes off the pace as we move to the next. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. That was powerful. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Decent approach there. And you've got this left for a final score of 62. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. So far, so good. Continues to look good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And as we head our separate ways, you've wound up at 8 under par. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And today we're playing for skins. Always a fun way to play the game of golf. Best of luck out there today. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, let's let this one go. All right, let's see what she does off the tee here. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. Let's see how he does out of the sand. Here's our second shot on the 10th. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Okay, you landed that little ball on the green. That's step one. Now you got a big putt to deal with. And here we go with his second shot. They're going with the 5-iron here. She's about 195 yards out from here. And what will go down here? He's in the sand. This one's looking a little lackluster, might come up short. Oh, he won't like this. He's just rolled it into the sand. And could have a birdie here. This one's going, breaks to the right. Then after that, it'll break to the left, I think. Ooh, almost. All right, this is what he's looking at. Wouldn't want to be him. And here he goes, putting for the double bogey. And one of your other competitors has voted to concede this putt. Just letting you know, you might want to join them. Okay, I guess he's done here. You're letting them have that one, and that's fine by me. Let's head to the next. And sinking this is going to get her a skin. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And if you'd like, you could join your competitor who has just voted to concede this putt. 8 feet to the cup.
Oh, buddy. Good you.
All right, nice putt. Let's see what the others do here. She's got 3 feet to the cup. Looks like the others want your opponent to putt this one out. All right, nice putt. Let's see what your opponent does. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Well done. All righty, let's see what she's got here. Okay, she's using the downslope, heading towards the green.
Yo, that was insane, bro. Good shot.
And
Good shot.
see how this hole goes
Appreciate
down
it,
for
bro.
him. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Might not be enough from the rough. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Second shot here on the 11th. He's got a long putt here. I don't know what's going to happen. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh! And this putt's around 11 feet out. I think this starts off straight enough, then it'll go right. And yes, the birdie will count. And sinking this will net her 2 skins. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And one of the other competitors out there has just voted to concede the putt. And our fearless leader is on the board with 2 skins. Okay, here's the 12th hole. It's a par 5. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And he could have this sneak into the rough. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. Here's our second shot on the 12th. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. That's too bad. And as she sets up, she's around 245 yards out. Here is their 5-wood. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. All right, let's get out of this sand. Ooh, he was close. Okay, she has a very long putt ahead. Let's see what goes down. Well, she looks like she has this on a good line. Yeah, it's still looking good. And if you'd like, you could concede this putt as well. One of your other competitors has just voted to concede. Three skins on the board for our leader. Here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 3. All right, let's go. Oh, almost hold it. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And as he sets this one up, he's got some ground to cover, that's for sure. Almost. About 6 feet to go here. All right, nicely done. And she's putting this next one for birdie. And now we get to take a short break and see where everybody stands at the moment. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's send this ball away. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. All right, let's see how he does. He has a chance of winding up in the rough here. Oh, unfortunate for him, he's wound up in the deep stuff. 7-iron on display here. Setting up here 145 yards away. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. All right, here's your friend. He's setting up in the green side sand. This one's for birdie. One of the other players has voted to concede this next putt. Care to join them? And about 34 feet away. Okay, I see what we're doing here. We got a break to the right and then a break to the left in this putt. Oh, that was almost in. This is what he's staring down to save par. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Just letting you know, one of the other competitors has voted to concede the putt. And if she sinks this, it's for 2 skins. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. One of your other competitors has voted to concede this putt. Care to join them? Now she's starting this one way out to the right. And she drops it and also wins the hole. And after that one, our leader has 5 skins on the board. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. Yeah, we'll take that. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, this is his second. Five-iron on display for this one. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Swing didn't feel right. Oh, missed the green on that one. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. They've gone with the 7-iron. She's in the sand. Let's see how she deals with it. Going with the 9-iron. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, man. And this next putt for one skin for her. I think this one's going left to right. One of the other competitors has voted to concede this putt. Care to join them? And after that one, 6 skins in the pocket of our leader. This one is a par 5 for the 16th. This one's fairway bound. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, let's smash this one out there. That was good. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, he's setting up around 250 yards to the pin. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Looks like a sand shot coming up. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. That was a fantastic chip in there for eagle. Wow. And after that one, 7 skins on the board for our leader. And up next is the par 3, 17th. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And let's see how he does on this hole. Here's their 7-iron. And with that, he will be super far from the hole, but he managed to stick the green. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Yeah, that'll work. All right, this is his birdie look. Okay, one of the others has voted to concede the putt. You could join them if you like. Here is his attempt at this 18-foot putt. And this one's, I think, going left to right. One of the other opponents out there voted to concede this next putt. You could as well if you like. And he's swinging this out to the left. And this is what she's got left for birdie. Looks like a right to left break. Just letting you know, one of your other opponents has voted to concede this putt. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. I think this one's going left to right. This one's tracking. There we go. There's your par. Okay, now this from 11 feet. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. One of your other opponents has voted to concede this putt. You could join them if you want. And now let's check the scoreboard as we head to the next hole in this skins affair. And now to the par 4 18th. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Little play. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Well, not the purest of strokes. Let's see what happens. This is his second. And we got about
Don't start doing
225
dumb
yards to
shit.
go from here.
Go. Don't start doing dumb shit.
Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here.
Let's make them.
And from here, she'll set up around 220 yards out. Oh, how are you? Let's see how he does out of the sand.
Get out of there. Let's go. Ooh.
Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out.
Damn.
Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Oh, that almost went. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. It was going pretty hard to the left. Okay, let's see how he tackles this one. It's a very, very long putt. Oh my goodness. And sinking this will net her 2 skins. This one's breaking left to right. And one of your other competitors has voted to concede this putt. Just letting you know, you might want to join them. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. We will be playing stroke play today. 3 holes ahead of us. Let's make this a good one. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. This is their 3-iron. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. This one's your third. This one's 19 feet out. I think this one's moving to the right. Right by. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. And starting the round above par, but there's lots more golf left to play today, so don't worry about that just yet. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh, don't worry about it. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. A little wayward on that approach. Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. And here we go with the par putt. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Oh! Here's his 6-foot putt. Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Okay, time to send it. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. And as he sets up, he's around 245 yards out. Okay, and from the outer reaches of this green, let's see if you can get this to go. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. All right, let's get back on and chuck this ball in the hole. That's a nice chip, well done. And he's setting up with a long putt here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. He's got a 3-footer here. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this round. Okay, ending your round with a par putt. Well done. All right, and as this one ends, it'll be 2 over for you. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye.